I never meant to make a horror film. It started as a simple road trip with 3 friends, Rion, Jess, and Moloch, heading toward the ruins of Hollow Creek. The town had been wiped off maps decades ago, swallowed by woods that looked black, even in daylight. I was the one who found the legend online. A grainy forum post titled "Every 20 years, the Faceless Ones Come Out" missing footage. It sounded ridiculous. Something that would make a good short documentary for our tiny YouTube channel. We packed a handheld camera, extra batteries, and a drone that never really worked. By sunset, the GPS lost signal, and the road narrowed into gravel that popped under the tires. The trees leaned inward like ribs closing around us. We reached what was left of Hollow Creek just before nightfall. One long street of collapsed porches and burnt signs. The last census plate still hung on a post. Population scratched, clean. Jess joked it looked like Silent Hill, and we all laughed too loud. That's how you feel silence when it starts to feel heavy. I filmed everything. The way the air shimmered with dust, the dead grass bending without wind, the pale handprints on the side of a crumbling bus stop. They looked like someone had pressed their face against the glass mirrors. No features. Ryan said it was mold, but it was shaped too perfectly, like skin had melted there and left a memory. The tape picked up whispers when none of us were talking, just soft syllables beneath the static. When I played it back, I could almost hear them saying 20 years. We set up camp inside the old diner. The windows were cracked, the menu still hanging, letters faded to ghost. Malik lit a fire in a rusted drum and I tested the mic, making jokes about the faceless ones. The words sounded strange coming out of my mouth, like the air didn't want to carry them. Jess pointed out an old photo. All customers smiling, but every picture had water damage, right where their faces should have been. Not torn, not burnt. She started laughing, but the sound cut off halfway, like someone had pressed mute on her throat. When she tried again, her voice came back, but it was lower, rougher. We brushed it off as nerves. The footage later showed something behind her, a tall shape at the window with skin too smooth to be human. At around 2 a.m., the fire went out on its own. The air temperature dropped hard enough that our breath smoked. Ryan took the camera and stepped outside, saying he heard footsteps. The screen shows his light bobbing through the trees, catching glints of movement, pale limbs. No faces, dozens of them standing still. Then the camera shakes, and you hear him whisper. They know we're watching. The feed cuts there. We found the camera outside minutes later. Lens cracked. Still warm. Ryan was gone. Jess wanted to leave, but the car wouldn't start. The keys gone from my bag. Malik said he saw a man near the tree line holding them, but when I pointed my flashlight, there was nothing but bark and shadows shaped like shoulders. The whispers came back, louder, overlapping languages. One sounded exactly like Ryan, calling my name. By dawn, Jess was gone too. Her sleeping bag lay flat, zipped from the outside. Malik sat by the ashes of the fire, eyes open, not blinking. When I touched his shoulder, he turned, and I saw his face sliding, features softening like wax under heat. I ran. The forest paths looped into themselves. Every direction led back to the diner. I smashed the camera against the floor, but the red light kept blinking, recording on its own. That's when I realized the whispering wasn't coming from the woods. It was coming from the device. I heard my own voice inside it, repeating the same question over and over. Do you see them yet? If you found this tape, don't try to trace it. Don't upload it. They spread through sight and sound. The more people watch, the more faces they need to replace. When the screen goes dark, don't check your reflection right away. If the lights flicker, keep your eyes shut until it stops. I can feel them close now, breathing without mouths. I can hear the static swelling, and somewhere in it, Ryan is laughing again. The woods outside are full of pale figures, waiting for the 20th year to end. The last thing I'll record is this. Every 20 years, the faceless ones come out, missing footage, and if you're hearing my voice, the next face they take might be yours. So watch carefully, but not too long, because the screen remembers. And if you ever see a video like this autoplay at night, don't finish it. They'll already know you tried, if you can still breathe without hearing whispers. Run another video from this channel while you can, one that might keep them distracted just long enough for you to sleep. But make sure your camera is off. They love the light.